Alright, time for the next installment of the Beginner's Guide series. Today I will be playing some Graves against a Vi, which should be fine matchup wise. He can get kited pretty easily for the most part, so that's good. It's not an AP champion. AP matchups are generally worse for Graves because he does a lot worse against those due to lack of magic resist compared to armor. So yeah, my Jinx has teleport. That's spicy. Alright then. We have 3 teleports on our side. I like it. Okay, cool. For the Beginner's Guide series, there is a playlist in the description that you can check out. This will have all the champions in it that you are looking for. If it's not there yet, it most likely will be. So I upload daily, so be sure to subscribe so you can see when it comes up. Watching this at a later date, it has a very good chance of just being done already, you know. Okay, slowly kite this a bit. Let's see how good the leash is. Well, the leash is not ideal, but I won't smite it here. I'll just wait a little bit long. I can just kite this out a little bit more. If that was like 800, I probably would have smited it. Like this was like, it's like kind of okay timing wise. It's not too bad because I can just smite this here. You know. Let's settle for a bit. Let the pet get 2 hits off after every auto there to help with the small ones. You can in theory hold your stacks up, but it's not necessary. It gets more necessary, like the more pressure the enemy jungler is able to apply to you, like the more necessary it is to like start dragging out camps and holding stacks and stuff. But the rest of it, like for the most part, like no. Don't have to worry about it too much. Ooh. First blood, my guy. We're just gonna go for a calm full clear. Like I would always just recommend a full clear if you're like getting into stuff, you know, lower rated games, all that type of stuff. Just full clear. Like it's down to the enemy jungler to make a heavy mistake, and the full clear is just super easy. Also, invading is less effective these days because killing camps is a bit slower, which is something to take into account. With the pet, Graves' full clear is respectable. Like it's fine. So yeah, Graves' ability is pretty straightforward, honestly. Like Q just, if you hit the wall, bounces back, does some additional damage. That's 2 instances of damage. Your W smoke screen blinds people so they can't see outside of it. So if you try to like fight a ranged champion, for example, throwing it on top of their head's very effective. You don't really want to use it for like anything else, like camp damage and stuff like that. You don't really want to use it for that. It's just like for the purpose of, well, killing ranged champions in 1v1s is very, very good tool for it. Pretty sure top lane just warded. We're just gonna do like full clear on the scuttle. We're pretty much here on scuttle spawn, so nothing too troublesome. The ward placement definitely in river from the Senna here, so I can probably just loop all the way around right now. Okay, there's a Vi here. Oh, I lost my red buff, unfortunately. Gonna smoke screen him here. Hopefully my Fizz responds, or my Ziggs does something here, but should be fine for the most part since I have extra armor from Graves, plus I still have a potion. The true grit, you saw my armor go up and up and up there. Like against against physical damage champions, Graves is very good. Quickly mosey through mid lane here, go for bot scuttle. Quickly pick that up as well. Ziggs doesn't have the most mana here, but yeah. Walk through mid here real quick, get the bot scuttle so the Vi can't get it, and then we should be pretty good. Ideally their Vi should have been like way more dead if the Ziggs like was paying a bit more attention to his minimap, because he was in a really bad position. If I still had red buffs, that would have been a significant problem for her, but yeah. Alright, perfect first recall, get the Noon Quiver. If you can't buy the Noon Quiver in one go, that is respectable, of course. 1300 gold pretty much requires you to get a kill. Just buy components for it. Maybe buy some early boots. That's fine too. Whatever you can get, really. Because with the crit item changes, we are going for the shield bow. Very, very nice item now. This Vi is going for it. I'm gonna just run straight bot because Vi seems to be going pretty aggressive. That is a Jinx TP. You don't say that. You don't say that very often. I can tell you that much. All right, they have the Witch. Ooh. Ah, good flash, my guy. Fair enough, he still had flash. He would have been dead if not for the flash, so it's fine. I'm just going to leave the rest of bot lane. It was a pretty reasonable chase with, like, Heimer being able to get a stun off and stuff, or something like that, you know. Which he did, but flash is a flash. I'm gonna smite right away because I have this extra smite charge to use, so I might as well just use it straight up. Yeah. Also, like, Graves ult can be used in several ways, actually. You can also use it, like, hop walls and stuff. Generally, the way I like to use it for Graves is I like to use it when people are, like, running to, like, finish them off, or if I, like, kind of have to hop a wall. There are situations where I have to, like, burst champions out, which is other places I would use it as well. But for the most part, I try to use it when they, like, flash away and then snipe them with it. Because as long as you are in range for auto attacks and chase potential, you should use that instead. And then your ult is more of a like, snipe tool to finish people off. Especially useful after they've used, like, their flash and stuff like that, you know. Right now, we're just going to keep it consistent. Always crucial. Keep getting these clears in. Hit level 6 here. I might be able to go top lane. Ace has teleport. Most likely just stand here for a second, see if she, like, pushes up the wave. We're gonna wait for for Jace, sorry, or she's just gonna try to take a recall. If I can stop this recall because she has no teleport, that would be kind of big. Okay, she just stopped the recall. I should have hit that into the wall. And right there, I don't ult because I would ult if she, like, flashes away or something, but I'm still in range for an extra auto attack, if that makes sense. Like, that's what I mentioned earlier. We are just gonna not use ult until necessary, basically. Vi is on Dragon. Kali's on Dragon. Bot lane has a colossal positional advantage on Dragon, so it is okay. I'm just gonna see whatever I can take from her on top side. Any camp that's here I'll take if I can. Somewhat of a trade for Dragon. If there was a chance for me, like, running down to Dragon and it would do something, I would consider that instead, but it doesn't do anything here. Jinx is running out of base at this moment in time. There's not much to be done. Just gonna look for Vi's topside camps here, and then potentially the Rift Herald here as well after the Raptors, potentially. I think I'll do that. Unless the Vi is just... Oh, they're all running mid lane. Ooh. That's good enough for me. That's gonna be a free kill. Don't mind if I pick that one up. There's the Vi. Kali is chasing pretty heavily, so we should be able to use this to slow him a bit. Oh, Vi ult. Okay, yeah, right. That's still a thing. I honestly thought she would have used that. I didn't play around Vi ultimate whatsoever. Oh well, I guess that's fine. I respect it. Let's pick this up, and I'll have enough money for the boots as well. Perfect. Not a bad back. I probably shouldn't have died there, I think, if I respected the Vi ultimate a bit more. I think this Vi is definitely the type of player that would look for this Rift Herald, like, relatively soonish. So I'm just gonna, like, go up there a little bit quicker instead of, like, going towards Krugs and stuff, you know. Don't really want to give a free Rift Herald away. She won't be doing it, like, straight away. She's not going to be that fast. So I still have definitely some time for, like, wolves here. And kind of kite this up a bit. Get my blue smite upgrade is what I'm looking for there as well. So I potentially have a smite advantage. Okay, there we go. Nothing there. So we're just going to clear this out then. Yeah, I would say that's not a great death on my end. Especially because I give Vi a shutdown as well. I was apparently worth, like, 350 gold shutdown, which is kind of sad. Because that means she basically got 2 kills off me right there, which puts us even in kills. Yeah. Team better. I am... Oh, that's definitely a play for topside. I'm going top lane for sure. Bull's not up for 30 seconds. He might get ganked here by Vi, or Vi might be looking. And walk past this and clear it. Clear the wave, my guy, please. He needs to go hammer form and clear the wave. Okay, this is not good. Yeah, he's not clearing the wave. It's not good for me. If he doesn't clear the wave, then I have nothing to do. What I think is going to happen here is Akali's going to rotate now. There she is. Yeah, sad. Do as much damage here as I can. Dude. Yeah, the CC lock, it is what it is, man. The Jace kept walking, like, kept going forward. The only way we kill Senna quickly there is if he just insta-kills that wave with his hammer form. Because hammer form Q with W from Jace would have one-shot the wave there for the most part. That would have been enough, I think. The Akali rotation up, I expected. The Vi ulted me once again, though, so... I'm gonna wait for my shield bow here, because in this case it's worth waiting for. Like, this little bit of gold for that amount of power is very good. Yeah, the Vi ult's definitely, like, putting some damage on me. Akali's getting quite fed. Interesting. Interesting. Not a good state to be in. Getting a kill on either of them would be very helpful. I'm gonna do this camp, hit the level up, and then see if I can go bot. Because I think Twitch is gonna look for some type of flank angle. I'm gonna have to move over quicker. That kills, perfect. Make sure I use my normal cast alt indicator thingy. You see the range on that one. Clear out this wave real quick. Might as well pick up the next one as well, honestly. This guy's gonna push it out anyway. Okay. Well, you are trolling, my guy. You have no Twitch behind you. I know this for a fact, so... I'm not getting any crits, though. Perfect. I got a crit there. We are happy. What I did there is you can Q then flash. Because Q has like a slight wind up, so you can instantly pop that into the into a better direction. Then it's just auto attacker. Into the turret, of course, because then the Q bounces back for additional damage, and I get to execute it right away. It's kind of big. I am definitely gonna have to win this game by myself because my laners are kind of useless, honestly. This guy's 1 in 5. My bot lane is 0 in 3. Akali is like winning a lot of pressure-wise as well, which is putting a more strain on me, like not being able to win other fight situations because of her rotations. Which is fair play, but, you know, it sucks. Can't really do dragon here. I would love to, but Akali is like pressure advantage. Vi could be bot lane. There's Vi. Okay. I'll move towards bot side here. She probably will look for a dragon, I would imagine. Dude, where's my auto attack gone? Okay, that was... I didn't really want to smite there, but I just want to make sure he died. My initial auto attack went for the wind up, and I canceled it a second too early, I think, or something. If I can maybe get a... That stuns, she's dead. Yeah, that's very good. That's what we... That's why we hold ult, by the way. That's the exact situation I was talking about, where I hold my ult for. She flashes first, then I ult. She, like, gets away from me, then I ult. I think I should be able to do this. I know I don't have smite, but I don't think Vi is realistically going to contest this. I also have mid pressure. Their bot lane's dead. Vi's going mid. I would happily trade a kill for Ziggs for the dragon, but that's not an issue. We need to be fast here. This is looking very sketchy. He's running. Okay. It's fine. Good. The question is this guy going to take an engage? I think she might. The smoke screen is very annoying ability, really. That's all I could say. Just a very unfortunate ability. Or like her like smoke screen on my end, I guess, but her like smoke screen. Make sure to stand in front of her there. Are you serious with that not killing? Okay. I had that kind of broke my shield bow. I made sure to stand in front of her so she couldn't Q away, like to a safe place. I know she didn't have red buff, so her top side was still up, because her red buff is gonna be up if she doesn't have it. That situation, so I can do that, and then I just walk ahead of her. Oh, come on, man. I'm pretty sure this Akali is doing that Vi. Because she is like saving her ass over and over again here. She either has very good map awareness or something, or just like they're communicating with each other through voice. I'm kind of like, there's no way this happens this much. I don't know. It is what it is. Clean this up. I have a lot of gold. I know like Herald I could have potentially looked for there, but that would have been a problem. Because I would not have had the pressure to deal with an Akali, especially with the amount of gold I have. I still don't. I still really couldn't go for it. Also, like, Twitch is now mid as well. My top and mid are both dead. So, you know, there's no real option there. Okay, this should be perfect amount of gold for the Infinity Edge. There we go. Because it now works up. They had like a tier earlier, which is quite good. We'll be able to pick this up here. At 40% credit now activates, which is huge. So you can do this. I only do this against like the squishier teams. Against like heavier, tankier teams, I definitely need like an armor penetration item first, or even like more sustain. But in this situation, I should be fine. She definitely started the Herald here, so we're just gonna... Wait, she didn't? Very interesting. Gonna run up then. It's not gonna kill. Are you serious? You... Oh, come on, man. What is this Akali doing here? Dude, how are they both 1 health? That's so sad. Ah. That's so unfortunate, man. Oh, God. Come on. I literally got Vi 1 hit away from death. Senna like 1 hit away from death as well. If I would have killed both of them there, I think Akali would have just been dead too. Because that would have been an additional healing with Triumph and all that. My boy. That's so unfortunate for me. Alright. I mean, our Ziggs is like pretty much AFK, like, honestly. Would have liked to see like a rotation or some way for there, like you could do something about the Akali. Would have just won that play completely. But I gotta respect it, man. It is what it is. It's like the most sad thing is just that I didn't finish off any of those kills. That's the only thing I really am kind of sad about. Don't really care that the Akali killed me or anything. It's whatever. Wonder if I'm gonna have enough time. What are they even typing, my guy? What is this? Since he's busy typing, I'll take the wave. I don't know if I can do this, but I would really like the Herald right now. That's a bunch of additional gold that I would very much like to get at the moment. I'm just gonna go for it. I can win this game by myself later on, especially Graves. Like, Graves is one of those champs that are just absolutely disgusting. You know, we can mid to late game team fights. If you can get like going a little bit, it's fine. Don't have smite here, but should be more than fine. Good money for me. Gonna run mid. Okay. Oh, he's dead. I don't know if this is water. There is a dot here, so I'm thinking not, but... Oh, I missed my ultimate slightly, man. Oh, come on. She dashed slightly to the side. I should have waited a half second longer with the ult there, I suppose. I thought I was just gonna kill. Oh, I missed it by like a range that was so close. Dude. I feel like I'm getting somewhat unlucky this game too, on top of everything else. Twitch is top. I don't think I really have the capacity to face check a dragon here. Okay, actually Akali is top side. I'm just gonna do it then. I just need my teammates to show up for this. I don't have smite for this, which is a potential issue. There's the TP, there's the Vi, there's the Kaisa. My Ziggs just doesn't care. Does this dude ever show up for anything? Ziggs, please, man. I'm gonna hit this camp for some lifesteal real quick. Dude, I don't... Oh my god. Oh, and then that. Okay. Alright, let's go. Thank God for that one. That's a close one. I made sure to start hitting my jungle camp there to get more healing out of it. Go for this guy first, obviously. Good. I'm gonna go into this guy's face. We have our true grid going, so we just want to make sure we use the armor to our advantage for this one. Keep dashing forward. Perfect. You see how much armor I gained right there from just my true grid. Like that. You need to keep that up as well. Very important. That Zig stuck the mid lane like glue. I think we have Dragon, thankfully. Against that team, I'm definitely gonna need some steel caps, but I don't know if I want to buy them right now. Well, I can actually... it's 50 gold though. I really want Bloodthirster here. I'm actually just gonna wait out 30 gold, I think. 25 gold, I'm just gonna wait. I think it's worth waiting for. The reason I'm going for Bloodthirster here is because the sustain is gonna be so good against them. Like, I need to be able to survive. Bloodthirster like gives the shield got increased as well after the AD carry change, so you're actually getting shielded for overall more, which is huge. So I'll be able to go way more aggressive, way more forward, heal more, all that type of stuff. It's very, very good. I don't need an armor penetration item though, I think. Because Vi is gonna start picking up some armor at this point, I would imagine. Look for mid here. Finish this off. Dash over the wall. Make sure to walk through the bushes here as well. That's not gonna be an... Oh, that's gonna be a kill shot. Okay, maybe not. I didn't reach. I need to use my Herald here. Pressure it up. If you use a blue or a red trinket right after Herald, you get an instant free reset on it. Doesn't work with warding trinkets. The health on the Herald. I had to use it anyway, so whether it get... Like, I would ideally like this to get one bounce off. That's all I'm going to be going for here. Make sure my team doesn't get hit by that. Dude. Oh, we got the bounce. Look at that Jinx. We auto-attack move here, so we instantly hit the Akali the second she shows up. Okay, we are happy about this 100%. That Herald got the bounce off. We got a very, very good push there. Not a problem whatsoever. Now they shouldn't greed. Like, them walking up now is just very greedy. There's nothing else to get in mid lane. This would just be suicide plays for no reason. I'm just gonna try to, like, communicate this way, that they actually try to listen or something, because they keep walking forward for no reason. This is not gonna do anything. They have to back. We just want to fight. We just got a bunch of gold from, like, turrets and stuff. There is absolutely zero reason to be walking forward here. Especially since there is nothing to get. Okay, now I'm gonna have to, like, react to this, because Fizz is dead, or Ziggs is dead, sorry. Okay. You know, I'd take the 1-for-1 there with a Fizz. I don't really mind the trade. Just gonna do my bot side camps here. Should be able to win a fight by myself, pretty much. The only thing I'm, like, slightly worried about is some type of magic resist, so I'm probably gonna have to pick that up, like, next item. They have a fair bit of magic damage. Twitch is going magic damage as well. Kai'Sa does some. I obviously cannot pick up the Maw, though, because of shield bow. I don't know. Fever. They do have a decent amount of healing potential here, so I'm just gonna go for this. No, I'm gonna do it this way, actually. This new bow, the stats here aren't accurate, but it gives like 30%, I believe, or 25% or something armor penetration these days, while also giving healing reduction, critical damage, and attack damage. So it's very good stats there. Stats aren't accurate as of right now. but the changes in the item are there. Ziggs is just throwing ults at them and just hurts them the entire time. We can definitely send the Baron here, I think. With the items that I have, I can easily sustain myself on Baron. They are not gonna expect this. We have the vision cleared on this, so we are pretty much chilling. I'm just gonna keep doing it. Ideally, I would like my team to help me out here. They have no idea we're doing this, but Jinx is helping me. That's good enough for me. There we go. Thank you, Jinx. I'm glad for the assistance, my guy. I appreciate it very much. Ideally, I would like to go for like dragon / bot side here. The last thing I want to do is just randomly siege mid lane. Like, there's nothing to be gained from just randomly sieging mid lane. If you find yourself doing this or your team doing this, that's like literally the last thing you should be doing. Because you gain nothing from doing that. Especially when you already have the mid inhibitor down, you know? You should play for other inhibitors, play for objectives, play for all of that type of stuff. Play for a catch instead of just walking it into the enemy team. Make sure they get overloaded as well, like too much pressure on like sidelines and stuff like that, so they have to force walk out of mid lane and go for other plays. Those are all crucial things. Really? Right? I'm very... Okay, yeah, the exhaust definitely hurt me. Also, I couldn't consistently auto-attack the Akali there because of the stupid shroud as well. Yeah, the exhaust is definitely one of the things that put a damper on a lot of things for me there. That killed me pretty quickly. Got a respectful play from the Twitch there, I suppose. I mean, it's fine. Like, I pull out the aggro and Jace cleans it up. It's not a problem for me whatsoever, of course. It was gonna be one of us, really. That's what it comes down to there. Yeah. I think I would have been fine with, like, lifesteal potential and stuff as long as I didn't get exhausted. That exhaust right there, definitely, whew, no. A bit of an ouchie one on that one.
The enemy's inhibitor is respawning soon. Your team
That's okay.
has destroyed a turret.
This one's soon. 64. The sad part about our team comp for me specifically is just that we have absolutely zero frontline. We had a little bit more like frontline potential with me, or like anything that could like I could play off of, you know, would make my life a bit easier. But now I'm like kind of solo frontlining this anyway, so my likelihood of dying significantly goes up because of that. Good. I'll pick up on control hard, why not? Very solid. Last item here, I'm not 100% sure what I'm gonna go for yet. I'm thinking something magic resist potentially, but I'm not sure yet. Could also just go like cleaver even, just get more HP. Like something like a spirit visage here would not be bad at all because it increases my healing, and I would have a lot of healing with my build, right? Because I have like a lot of lifesteal, you know. It's a very solid magic resist item still. That's pretty good poke from Jace, not bad. I'm gonna go check this guy's red buff real quick. All here. Our team's positioning is currently very much all over the place. He's gonna walk up, so we're gonna have to back him up. Just fine. If they chase me, that's okay. Yeah. Let's be honest here. Like, essentially, a 1v5 is just too much. I mean, it wasn't completely a 1v5. It was like a 2v5, but that's simply too much. I still got 2 kills out of it, I suppose. It's not too bad. The Jace definitely took a big risk walking up to the inhibitor there, and I was like, okay, buddy. I mean, you know.
Enemy killing spree.
I'm gonna go for the Spirit Visage. I think it's good here. The increase in healing is very nice. I'm gonna get my armor anyway, so I'm not too worried about that. Like the armor part's going to be fine because of my true grit. So that shouldn't be an issue, but the increase in healing on top of like Bloodthirster and Immortal Shield Bow is going to be huge for me. And Akali does a lot of damage, so I definitely need something, you know. If it wasn't for the Akali here, I don't think I actually necessarily would have died if I had some magic resist. But yeah, I think I'm just going to go for the Spirit Visage. Seems fine. Obviously, if you went for like a different mythic, you can go like Maw instead. But if you go for the Shield Bow mythic like I did here, then you can obviously not go for Maw. Pick up the red buff real quick. I definitely want to look for like the dragon here. Alright then. Saw a dude. With a smoke screen behind me so the Senna can't hit me from range. Get him, walk, auto attack, move next to the Akali here. Okay. Damn. He one-shot me out of that one. Still no magic resist, so I still have to respect it, obviously. Working on it, but for me, that's a perfectly fine trade there. We initially saw the Twitch walk up slightly, so we can just go for him. And then I throw the smoke screen behind to blind the Senna so she can't hit me with anything. And I mean, still solo frontline, let's be real. So if I get hard target focus like I did by Akali, no magic resist yet. Yeah, I just die, but my team cleans it up, so it's not an issue. But last item here is the Spirit Visage, and that will be that really. Not too bad overall. Very, very good stage for Graves to be right now, honestly, with the crit damage or crit item changes. So would highly recommend trying them out. Yeah, let's move into the endgame stats. All right, so for the endgame stats here as well, I ended up doing 32.5k damage. I didn't do the most this game, which is not very surprising, mainly because I got focused a lot out of team fights, obviously. So I'm not very surprised that I got out damaged by like Jace, who gets to hit more for free in team fights, so it's fair enough. Not a problem whatsoever. True damage at 1700, which is pretty much just smites. That's about all. Yeah, damage to objectives at 62.1k. This is just down to as much Dragon Control as possible, as much Baron, like Rift Herald, whatever you can get. If you are the winning jungler, this should always be the highest stat. Always look for this to be your highest stat in the endgame screen. If it's not, and you like somehow win the game without like this being the highest stat in the game, then you are trolling at something. And there's definitely some things you can fix into your gameplay by looking for more dragons, looking for more heralds, stuff like that. So very telling stat for junglers, this. We have healing done at 6.1k, which is respectable. This Senna healed for 15k, Jesus Christ. I knew Senna was healing for a lot, and that's also why I like build stuff like the Mortal Reminder and stuff, but that's a lot of healing. Damage taken at 34.4, which is unsurprising to be the most on my team by a good amount, because I was getting target focused, and we have self-mitigated damage on 37.8 as well. So if you take that to account, like it's about, what do we say, like 70,000, 72-ish thousand damage taken, compared to like, what is the second highest on my team, maybe Jace? At like 40,000, so I took like an extra 30k odd over the rest of my entire team, which practically means you're just solo frontlining things, so, you know, or getting target focused like I was. It is what it is. It's not a problem though, my team was able to clean things up. Gold earned at 17k, which is very good. And then for the runes, Fleet healed me for about 4,300. Very solid. Triumph for 1,000 with a bit of extra gold. Last Stand's just very good on Graves, because you're going to go into close fights quite a bit. Especially if you get target focused in a lot of fights, you know. A lot of those fights were pretty close, with me on low HP being able to get like hits off and stuff. Last Stand's very good for that. The Alacrity can be replaced with the Tenacity rune if you need more CC reduction, if they're very heavy on like CC stuff. You can do like the Tenacity rune here, and potentially even the Tenacity rune here as well, instead of absolute focus on water walking. However, these two combined on jungle Graves are very strong. It gives you a colossal advantage fighting the enemy jungler in river, for like Scuttle and stuff. So would highly recommend these two. It gives you a significant lead in like Scuttle fights, all that type of stuff. 1v1 situations, rotation speed with water walking as well. So yeah. I mean, that's it for Graves, really. If you guys have enjoyed this video, make sure to like button below, and I'll see you guys tomorrow with another video.